Good morning guys and welcome back to another Evil GT video. Today I've got something a little bit different for you. As you can see, it's -1 and we're off to bloody London. So a long drive later, we are here at Pandora, London. Apologies for the state of my car, I've just driven all the way down from up north. But for those who don't know, I've had this car about 12 months now. It's got no form of GPS or any kind of tracker on this car. And it has worried me on a few occasions because, well, I don't know where it is. Now Audi's system has like a last parked, but it's based on your Bluetooth disconnecting. And then it'll like drop a pin on a map to say this is where your car is. But if somebody else gets in your car and drives it off, it'll not know that it's gone. And that's why I've come down to see these guys here at Pandora and get one of their systems fitted, as well as one of the biggest functions that I wanted, because this morning it was -1 and it took me about 10 minutes to defrost this car. I want remote start stop. Now in relative terms, this car isn't actually that expensive anymore. £65,000 for this particular car probably sounds expensive, but in the real world terms of cars these days, it isn't. However, these do not come with any kind of tracker from factory, which in my opinion, not just Audi, but in car manufacturers in general, I think it's absolutely shocking. I think that there should be some form of system that they're putting on these cars from factory to help you secure and track your own car. But never mind that, because that's where these guys come in, and we're going to go with the Storm Plus system, which will give us not just a GPS system, but also one of my favourite features, remote start. My missus has got a £19,000 Ford Fiesta, and when she comes to defrost that in the morning, it takes 30 seconds. For those who've got Audis, you will know that the heating system on that is absolutely shocking. All Audis, I don't know what it is, they take absolutely ages. So like this morning, when it took me 10 minutes to defrost it, because it was -1, it was completely frozen over, I'd be able to sit there, finishing my brew, start the car, get it warmed up and defrosted, all from the comfort of my house. But enough about the features that I want on this car and the bits that I'm really excited to see. There is way more involved in this system, and hopefully the guys here at Pandora can explain that to not just me, but to you guys as well.
So today at Pandora, we've actually got Evil GT's RS3 in, and we're going to be fitting our Storm Plus package with the added extra of remote start. We're also adding on there the optional extra of anti-hijack and a few other little bits and pieces as well. So what that means is that Ben will be able to remote start his car from anywhere in the world through his mobile phone or through his car key as well. You pass me your keys.
There you go, thank you very much.
Get yourself upstairs and we're going to get started.
Will do. Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
While I wait for my car to be sorted out and the system to be installed downstairs, I thought I'd give you a little bit of an insight into the process and how it works. When you arrive here, you get an amazing coffee, and the guys check your car over to make sure there's nothing actually wrong with it before they start working on it. And luckily for me, for once, there isn't. Then they invite you upstairs into their amazing cinema room, or just through there into the waiting room. We can do Netflix, YouTube, Evil GT, of course, wherever you want to watch. Obviously, I can't film the installation, that'd just be ridiculous, but I can sit here with my feet up, chill out, and watch a bit of YouTube. And once the guys are done with the installation, they invite you back downstairs where they go through all the different features on your brand new Pandora security system. And I am definitely going to need that demonstration, because I'm hoping to be able to show all of this amazing cool stuff to Lee when I get back. So, good news, I think I heard my car start. You won't hear it because it still needs a decap. Hi mate.
How's it going?
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah, good. Have you been having some modifications done to the motor?
I have been, yeah, and I've had one in particular I want to tell you all about. So I have been down to Pandora HQ, yeah, and I've had the Storm Plus system put on my car.
Everyone knows that, because that's in the beginning of the video.
Exactly, but I'm telling you.
Oh, me? So I'm not supposed to know this?
You don't know this.
All right. Have you been to Pandora? Yeah. Where have you been, mate?
I've been to...
What have you been up to, my friend?
I have been down to Pandora HQ in bloody London's, and I've had the Storm Plus system put on this, mate.
It looks amazing.
But you can't see it. It's hidden under all of this stuff under there, mate.
Ah, so I get it. So you've got the Pandora put on this because the car looks absolutely amazing. You don't want anyone nicking it, do you?
Exactly. Noisy. This Storm Plus system is brilliant for people who want to potentially add features on as they go along. It's modular, so not only do you get the GPS bit all as standard and your immobilizers and all that kind of stuff in your app, you can see where your car is, you can add things like remote engine start, you can add things like a Bluetooth siren and loads of other bits and bobs as you go. So this is the Pandora Connect app, and there's absolutely everything. Everything you would need to know is on this. Your fuel, which is an Evil GT car, so you can see it's barely got any fuel in it. Engine temperature, the weather, the battery voltage, where it is.
Oh, why is that bit blurred out there?
I don't know, that bit's blurred out because we're actually at our unit, so That bit is going to be blurred out, I'm afraid to tell you. But otherwise, all the information you would ever need is on this app. You can lock it and unlock it if you want to. I've had this for months now, and I've been testing it because I wanted to give a real honest opinion about it. Not just I've had it and then the next day I go, oh, this is amazing this, and I don't really know, I've not lived with it. I've had this for months. I think I got it done probably 3-4 months ago. And this is by far one of the most used features. So I can literally press and hold onto this.
And this is the actual time it takes on the sequence. This isn't like speeded up or anything like that.
No, this isn't speeded up, no. So you can obviously be in your house and then straight away, remote start, your car starts, look at that.
You can start the aircon off.
You can start the aircon off as long as you leave the settings inside it, so your heaters, your heated seat on, you can, or obviously if it's in the winter, or if it's in the summer, you can put your air conditioning on low, leave it on, when you turn your car off and back on, it'll all come on and your car will be like a fridge inside, it'll be mint. Yeah.
Step away.
Yeah. Right. Go on.
So you.
I've just started it up.
Why doesn't the door open?
The door won't open, mate. So the car actually stays locked when you remote engine start. So if it's on your drive, if it's round the back of your house where you can't see it, it will always remain locked even when you start the car.
I get the key off you, right?
Yeah.
I'm real good like that. I'm from
Okay.
Manchester, me, mate.
Yeah.
I can nick cars from anywhere. Right, so
You're well practiced.
I open it up. Put the seat back because he's a dwarf.
He's always got to be so heightist. Bye, mate.
So hypothetically, right?
Yeah.
I've driven down the road.
Okay.
Got your key.
Yeah.
And I drive off.
Yeah.
What are you going to do now?
This car shortly will actually detect that my little tag isn't inside it, and shortly it'll start flashing and it'll cut out. But the really cool thing is, if you don't want to wait for that and wait for it to cut itself out, you just go, Siri, stop the P.
And it stops.
And it stops. There you go.
Like
it's
magic.
easy as that. So if you don't want to wait for it to be hijacked and stop on its own, you just ask it to stop anyway.
And we can show that there's nobody sat in there turning it off. There's nobody in here. There's nobody in the back reaching over.
There isn't.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. In fact, I need to
Not
put
even
the
got
seats
back.
up. Exactly. There we go.
So I notice you've got that tag round your neck.
Yeah.
Do you have to use that every time you drive the car?
You can have other ways to actually disarm this system and use your car. You can either have your phone, but it works differently with Android and iOS. You have to physically be in the app if you're on an iPhone, whereas Android, it will run in the background and use as a key to get into your car. You can use a tag, which I use all the time, or you can use it so you can like press buttons as a sequence in your car as well to disarm the system too. I literally now, I thought this was going to be a pain to keep on me all the time, but it's literally just like putting my watch on in the morning. I put this on, I put my watch on, it's no issue. So the great thing with this as well is you can change the sensitivity of the sensors. So if you find that it's getting sort of brushed by one of your kids walking down the drive all the time, and it's not a genuine security thing, you can change the shock level sensors so it's not warning you when it doesn't need to warn you.
The thing I would probably use out of that the most is the remote engine start, because this car takes absolutely ages to warm the engine up. And I know you've got to drive it to get properly warmed up. You can't just warm the engine up and then go nail it down the road, but at least if you get 5 or 10 minutes warmed up, because this car does not like to go slow, it just likes to go fast all the time. Nothing wrong with my foot though.
Nothing, what was that then? So the features on this system are absolutely jam-packed. There are all kinds. Anti-hijack, there is GPS, there is remote engine start, which I know I have bolted on and added. There's the immobilizers, there's the app, you can see if the engine's running, what the voltage is. Literally, it's ridiculous. There's all kinds. If you want to go and check this out, see what's available for your car, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Have a look, speak to the guys at Pandora, and they will hook you up. I'll see if we can sort out Evil GT99. I won't hold your breath though.